defeat, cards coming through, we bout to ignite. Submission reveal, it's showtime, we ready to flex. Watch as I unveil the gems, what's coming next. PSA 10 dreaming, that's the goal. Center in no matter when you got.
All right, welcome back everybody, and happy day before Turkey Day. We are back up and running. For those of you that probably didn't know, my area got hit with a pretty big storm last week. I was without power for roughly 3 days or so, but during that time just living off power banks, so wasn't really checking a whole lot except for necessities. But either way, everything's back up and running. Fridge is restocked with brand new food, and we got some FedEx boxes back today. So PSA has shipped us multiple shipments. So I know a lot of you guys in my Discord group are waiting cards to come back, and hopefully we did well. There's a combination of, I think, PC cards here. I think some of you guys are looking to sell some of your cards too, either way. So we're going to go through, obviously, per usual. I'm going to talk about anything I remember from these subs, and then we shall go from there. So fingers crossed that you guys did well on this one, and let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright guys, so you guys know the drill. We're going to go through each one of these cards and flip them over, find out what grade we got. I'm going to go through what I remember as far as flaws go, and also who they belong to. But first, let's get rid of these. First two, they did not grade. First one is the Vernon Kennedy autograph. This is for Kevin. This came in a Beckett slab, already verified, authenticated as far as autograph goes. So PSA cannot figure that out for some reason. They've been struggling a lot with auto authentications, in my opinion, as of late, but that's what it is. Second one, this is for Steve. Mike Bossy. Says minimum size. We'll resend that. It does measure 3.5 by 2.5, so I have no idea. And sometimes it takes multiple tries, and then they'll just go ahead and give you a grade. So hopefully we get that next time around. But let's get right into this one. First one is Bobby Witt, BCP Chrome card. This is for John. This one looked pretty good. I thought it was going to be a 10. Got 10. Next, Jackson Merrill. I think this is a first edition. This is paper for John. Yeah, two of them. Both of them I thought were likely going to be 9s just because of back bottom corners. A little bit of fraying. First one we got a 9. Second one we got a 9 as well. This is for Brian. So Brian and I have had many conversations about conspiracies of PSA not grading 10s for Jordans, but he sent me his cards. We kind of looked through a lot of them. Thought most of these were realistically going to be 9s. Some of them had low possibilities for 10s, but I can't remember which one these are. First one's the SE100. I think there's 2 of these, so I don't know which one it is. One did look better than the other. The first one, we got a 9 on that one. Next one is your checklist, one of them, 420. I think it's signature. If it's the one, well, we'll just flip it around. I'll show you here. So this one was a 9 before. There was a corner that wasn't great. Cracked it out, thought we'd give it another shot, and we got a 9 again. Third one, this is a Curtis Martin Precious Metals. This is also for you, Brian. I thought this was going to be a 9 as well. We got a 9. Next one is for, it's out of order just because we don't know. PSA's just been sending stuff back. They like throw it in a box. Either way, this is for Paul. One of your Chris Godwins. This one we got a 10. This is for Paul as well. Justin Verlander, Topps rookie card. I thought this was going to be a 10. We got a 10 there. Mike Evans, this is also for you, Paul. Topps Platinum, I believe this one was going to be a 10 as well. We got a 10. Connor Phillips, I believe this one belongs to John. This is a Topps Chrome. I can't remember. I thought this one looked pretty good. You look at the back centering, it's far off top to bottom. Doesn't matter. I believe it's 75-25 to even get a 9 on that. So this one I thought, realistically, from what I remember, still should be a 10. We got a 10 on this one. There you go. Paul Skeens, Mega Box. This is John's. I thought this one was going to be between a 9-10. It's that back bottom peel. Very common in a lot of these cards, at least the ones I've been getting sent my way. I think a lot of times it's from slipping into the penny sleeve, but who knows. So this one we got a 9. Devin Akane, this is for Paul. Tie-dye number to 25. This one we got Gem Mint 10. Aaron Judge, this is also for Paul. Gem Mint 10. CJ Abrams, this is Sapphire Orange. This belongs to Sean. So this was already in a PSA 7. You couldn't really tell through the slab, but when I cracked it out, I saw why. Thought it'd be roughly the same thing again. There was massive surface damage, not scratches. They were actually like little chunks missing from the right side. I'll show you. But so this one got a 7 again, and it's this area. If you look, well, you can't probably tell from here either. I had a hard time telling within the slab itself, but if you take it out, you'll see there's a large cluster of just damage. So got a 7 on that one again. Next one's a Mickey Mantle. This is for Paul. Apologize. I'm still trying to get better. These ones I thought likely were going to be 9s. This one got a 9. Corner and edges on all these on the back. Next one's a Juan Soto Downtown. This is for Sean once again. This was actually in a Beckett 9. I thought it had a good chance crossing over to a PSA 10. And we got ourselves a PSA 10. So congrats there. Next one's Tony Gonzalez. This is for Brian. It's a Topps DPP. This is a gold. They weren't refractors, but they were numbered to 25. This one, I thought we really had a good chance at potentially getting a 10. There was still one big print line. That's hard to see unless it's under certain lighting. It's a vertical across the top, but got ourselves a gem in 10. So congratulations there. Luis Robert. I don't even know, but I think this belongs to... It's either Paul or John. I'll figure it out, but one of you guys. And this one we got a 10 on the gold. I think this belongs to Paul. Next one's the TO 1996 SP Red. This is for Brian once again. I thought it was going to be a 9 due to a corner. We got ourselves a 9 here. Next one, this is for Steve. Another Steve. Different Steve. This is your Tom Brady. And this was pretty banged up. I thought it was realistically going to be like a 7, maybe an 8. It is numbered to 25, but there's just corner damage on all 8 corners, 4 on the front, 4 on the back. We got ourselves a 7. Very cool ESPN cover magazine. So that's yours. Eli Manning, this one is also Brian's. This one I thought looked pretty decent. And we ended up getting an 8 on this one somehow. So sometimes first thing to look at a lot of times isn't really the grade. When it comes back is to see if there's any kind of damage. And sometimes it's just a simple regrade. It sucks. It's not fun. Is it fair? No. But realistically, this is a card I'd regrade. You're likely getting a 10. Next one is LaMelo Ball. This is for Jackson. You've been waiting. This is a Color Blast. This was LaMelo Ball, I think from Draft. We got ourselves a nice gem at 10. Congrats there. He's playing well as far as on the stat line, right? Box scores. 50 points, 44 points. Taking 100 shots. Next one, this is for Blake. Blake over in, I think you're over in the East Coast. But this is one of the tie-dyes, Patrick Mahomes. There's another one in another sub, but this was 1125. The big scratch on the bottom front and also some edge wear. So we thought between that 8-9, we got ourselves an 8 on this one. Derek Lively, this is also for Jackson. This one we got ourselves a 9. Next one, LaMelo Ball. Purple? I think it's purple or purple wave. I can't remember. We got ourselves another 9 on this one. Jalen Brunson. This was in the SGC, I believe, 8.5. Wasn't a ton wrong with it. Print line, couple little minor issues. So thought still had a good chance at a 9. This one we got an 8. Next one is a Michael Jordan with the Queen Latifah. This is Electric Court maybe, or whatever it's called. This is for Brian once again. Thought this one had a good chance at a 9. We got an 8. In-betweener. Next one we got a Jerry Rice, Bowman's Best. Tough cards between 8-9. 8 on this one. Then we got ourselves a mini Mickey Mantle. This is for Paul, I know that. This one looked really clean. I'm not an expert as far as mini cards go, but it's really hard to find issues with this one. This one got a 10. Congrats there. Next side, we got a Hank Aaron. This is for Paul. I thought this one looked really good. And we got a 10. There you go. Jackson Holiday. I believe this belongs to John. I don't know which one, so I can't tell you, but most of your Jacksons, or a lot of the cards, were between that 9-10. This one, Planetary Pursuit, we did get a 10 on it, so congratulations there. Next one here is a Grant Hill Signatures. This is for Brian once again. Shot at a 9. Got ourselves a 9. Those little dots. So a lot of these foil cards, they have lots of little dots. I personally don't like them. But realistically, I think that's why your card got a 9. I think we talked about that before, as far as what I think. But who knows? We'll find out. It's not like PSA tells us, right? Next one's a Jackson Holiday X. Is it an X Factor? I don't know which one of this is. I think this is John's. Jackson Holiday, purple. We got an 8 on this one. It's the same thing. Might want to take a look and see. I don't see any kind of new things going on. So might just be a regrade, unfortunately. Like I said, it does happen. It's been happening a little bit more lately, but it's what it is. Next one's a Baker Mayfield. This is for Paul. PC got a 9 on the disco, purple. Your other Justin Verlander. This is a Topps. Thought this was a 10 too, both of them. And we got a 10 on this one. Next one's a Mookie Betts die cut. I thought it would likely be a 9 on this particular card. Really couldn't see a ton wrong with it. Maybe just an edge. and we got a 10 on this one. So congrats there. Even better. Next one is a Michael Jordan World's Trivia. This is also for you, Brian. So this might be the other signature one. If it is a signature, and I don't know if it is because I can't tell from the back, this one was really far off centering wise, and it is. This one got an 8. Signature's not even all the way on the card, so I do believe that's probably pretty close to accurate. The centering's pretty bad top to bottom too, but I think we talked about that, so there you go. Next one here is Derek Lively. This is also for Jackson. We got ourselves another 9. Blueprint for Success. This is a Olajuwon, also for you, Brian. I thought this was a 9. Got a 9 there. Another MJ for you. This is SE100. The other one got a 9. I thought this one, same thing between two of them. One looked better than the other, so small chance at a 10. More likely a 9. We got a Gem Mint 10 on one Jordan. So there you go there. Jackson Merrill. I believe this is for Paul. It is. We got a 9 on this one. Or not Paul, for John. There you go. Next one's a Stafford for Brian. 99 of 99 is rookie card. This one I thought was going to be a 9. And we got a 9. There you go. Next one is another Mantle. This is for Paul. Likely a 9. Got a 9 there. Same thing, Edge. A lot of Edge issues on these cards. Dominguez. This is, I believe, probably for John. And we got a 9 on the Dominguez. Showtime in the Park. Summertime in the Park. This is for Paul. From what I remember, this card was pretty clean. And we got a 5. So first thing is not to panic looking at the grade. It's really to see if there's any kind of damage that suddenly showed up. So front looks good. It's chrome. Nothing happened. Backside here is a massive crease that was not present before from the inspection videos or even the scans. So another one of PSA's doings. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do. It does happen, but it sucks balls when that happens. So apologize. Sorry about that. And I will yell at them to see what they will do. Probably nothing, but we'll see. Next one here is a Kobe Bryant autograph. This is for Anthony, and this is an auto only, so we thought we'd get a 10 on the auto grade, and we did. The reason we didn't grade the card is because there's significant damage. I thought the card would likely be a 7, but got a 10 there. Pele, same thing. Did not grade the card, just the auto due to the same thing, just a lot of card damage, and we got a 10, so congrats there. Very cool. MJ, this is also for Steve, your other card. This is a star card. So this one had a crease. We knew that right on the top corner. So it depends how they looked at it, severity. Most of the time, creases, you're probably getting a 6. But if they hate it even more, it could be worse. But if they don't really care too much, you could probably get up to a 7 or 8 on this card. The rest of it was really nice. We didn't do well. We got a 5. But that corner right there, you know, has a little bit of a crease. Enough to give it a 5, probably. But could you also get a better grade? Probably. So there's that. Next one is a Pokemon card. Likely Steve's. Likely yours. This one's the Typhlosion. You got an 8. I think this was a CSG 9. Don't really agree with the 8. I thought it looked pretty good. I thought you'd probably get a 9 on it, but you might want to resub. It's up to you. Next one is the Roberto Firmino. This is for Christian. Just a reslab. It was a 10, so it's a 10 again. Then we got, for John, the other Mark Hamill, 77. We got a dual grade on this one. Hoping to get at least, I know we were hoping to get a 10 on the auto. I think we looked at this one already, so I think we got a 7. We did. I don't know. There you go. Got a 7 on that one. Congratulations. Huge jump. I believe it was a SGC slab before from what you told me. Next one is for Sean. We got a triple auto from the movie Clerks. So 3 actors there. We got a dual 10-10. So congrats there. Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Scott Mosier. A very, very cool card. Never seen this before, but beautiful, beautiful card. And last one's for you as well. So this is for you, Sean. And there's a marker on here. So could have taken it off likely, but I did see that there was a little indent from the marker as well. So the goal was for them to not see the indent, just give you a marker. But you never really know because that would probably hurt the grade. But they gave you a 6 on the card, even with the qualifier, which is weird because they saw the marker. They'd likely give it an 8, but I think they probably caught a little bit of an indent as well. So that's likely why. Auto 10 though, so bummer, but 1 of 1. Beautiful card, Rosario Dawson autograph. And there you guys go. So Awesome. Thank you guys very much. There's a lot here to unpack. I'll catch up with each one of you guys, obviously, and talk about the things you might want to do with some of these cards, and then we will go from there. We do have a lot more coming back. Thank you guys for the continued support. Obviously, thanks for all the messages on Instagram. Also, thank you for all the referrals. I will try to catch up to everybody as soon as I get my normal talking voice back. But aside from that, beautiful cards. I appreciate just all the nostalgia you guys send my way. It's really cool to be able to see these things. So thank you again, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Cards coming through, we about to ignite. Submission reveal, it's showtime, we ready to flex. Watch as I unveil the gems, what's coming next. PSA 10 dreaming, that's the goal. Center it, no matter when you got